Hello guys, this is Miss Aja again, and I hope we are all doing great. Well, I'm fine, thank you. Today we're going to be learning about geography, and on the geography we're going to be looking at land forms. We're going to be learning about land forms today. Now, what is a landform? A landform is a natural feature of the surface of the earth. A landform is a natural feature of the surface of the earth. The surface of the earth is covered by land and water. And we have special names for this kind of natural features or landforms in the surface of the earth. Do you want to know some names? Now let's go. Now the first name is the Cape. We have the Bay, we have the Isthmus, and we have the Strait. Some examples of landforms are the Bay, the Cape, the Isthmus, and the Straits. This is the picture of a bay. A bay is a body of water that is partly surrounded by land. A bay is a body of water that is partly surrounded by land. If we take a good look at this picture, we can see a body of water is partly surrounded by the land we can see here. Note it is not all surrounded by the land. It is partly surrounded by the land. It is a body of water. This is another picture of a bay. The land is partly surrounding a body of water. The next one we're going to be looking at is the Cape. A cape is a high point of land that narrowly extends into the water. A cape is a high point of land that narrowly extends into the water. This is a picture of a cape. We can see a high point of land and it's gradually narrowly extending into the water. This is another beautiful picture of a cape. You can see a high point of land at that end, and you can see it's gradually and narrowly extended, coming into the water. That is a cape. Moving on, we have the Isthmus. The Isthmus is a narrow piece of land between two bodies of water, and it connects a larger or a bigger land. An isthmus is a narrow piece of land. We can see the land up here. It's a very narrow land. It's between two bodies of water, that connect a larger or a bigger land. This is another picture of an isthmus. We can see it is a narrow piece of land and it's connecting two larger, bigger lands. Wow, isn't this beautiful? The last but not the least we're going to be looking at today is the strait. A strait is a narrow passage of water that connects two bigger bodies of water. A strait is a narrow passage of water that is connecting two bigger bodies of water. We can see this picture here is a narrow passage. Of water, and when we look at it, if we look forward, it's connecting two larger bodies of water. This is another picture of a strait. You can see it. There's a narrow part here and it's connecting a bigger side and another bigger side of the water. So also is this picture here. We can see it. It's a narrow passage of water that's connecting two bigger bodies of water, and it is called a strait. Now, kids, before I go, I'm gonna tell you the difference between a strait and an isthmus. They look so similar, but they have differences. An isthmus is a piece of land, while a strait is a narrow stretch of water. Another difference is that an isthmus joins two land masses together, while the strait joins two water bodies together. Another difference is that an isthmus separates two water bodies, while a strait separates two land masses. Wow, I have learned a lot today. Now I can boldly say I know 4 examples of landforms. And you want me to tell you? We have the bay, we have the cape, we have the isthmus, and we have the strait. And I hope you've learned something today. And I want you to study this material and learn it. And next time when we meet, I'm going to ask you questions. See you next time, guys. Goodbye. I love you.